Jason Roach, and I'm here because I've just spoken and presented on the first day of the conference.
Okay. Give us a bit of a summary of the talk you did today and about research and policing.
It was totally brilliant. It was a bit of a curveball, really. Everybody else was presenting projects, and I decided to sort of just do hopefully a thought-provoking piece about the importance of turning police experience into evidence, particularly of how to do things.
And so you're coming from a bottom-up approach. Can you explain that a little bit, how we should start with policing?
Yeah, well, most evidence-based policing is the opposite way around. Like you say, it's a top-down approach. It's an idea, it's tested, it's then rolled out, whereas a lot of how to do things are between police officers, and it doesn't disseminate in the same kind of way. And it isn't tested in the same kind of way, but it could be if you take experience as being potentially evidential in terms of what works or how things work.
How would we go about that?
Well, we've got to do it pretty quickly because a lot of cops are retiring after 20, 30 years, 25, 30 years. And a lot of cops that I meet now that have just signed up don't really see it as a profession that they're going to stay in for 30 years. So they'll never get to that level of experience that the people that are retiring now or have recently retired got to. So there's a big kind of know-how drain that's going to go and never be filled up. So the reason why I raised it is I think that we're against the clock in terms of pinning down and keeping and disseminating all this experience and of how these cops do things. Simple things like interact with members of the public. How they can spot, kind of people up to no good in a crowd. These things need to be passed on.
So you're saying we should go and speak to the police officers that are doing things well, find out what they're doing, then test if others could be doing it the same way,
yeah,
rather than coming from there.
You're very good. Yeah, basically, yes. I'm not saying we just take what someone says works verbatim and just roll it out as a new initiative. We test it. We then access it on a larger scale. And then we make it available in plain English and not in academic journal speak to other cops that are far less experienced than the people that we've got this information from. It just stands to me to common sense. But.
Okay. Do you have any final message for us?
No, not really.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Get back to your